The skies of World War II witnessed some of the most innovative and aggressive aircraft ever built. Germany's Luftwaffe introduced fighters, bombers, and experimental designs that pushed aviation technology forward and reshaped aerial warfare forever. Let's start with fighter aircraft. Messerschmitt Bf 109. The Messerschmitt Bf 109 was Germany's primary fighter throughout World War II. Fast, agile, and heavily armed, it formed the backbone of the Luftwaffe's fighter force and became one of the most produced fighters in history. Focke-Wulf FW-190. The Focke-Wulf FW-190 was a rugged and powerful fighter designed to outperform enemy aircraft. Its radial engine, strong firepower, and excellent handling made it effective in air combat and ground attack roles. Messerschmitt Bf 110. The Messerschmitt Bf 110 was a twin-engine heavy fighter built for long-range missions, initially intended as a bomber escort. It later proved highly successful as a night fighter. Messerschmitt Me 410 Hornisse. The Messerschmitt Me 410 Hornisse was an improved heavy fighter developed later in the war, faster and better armed. It was designed to intercept and destroy Allied bombers. Heinkel He 112. The Heinkel He 112 was an early German fighter aircraft developed before the war, although it was not widely adopted. Its design contributed to later fighter development. Arado AR-68. The Arado AR-68 was one of Germany's last biplane fighters, used mainly in the early stages of the war. It represented the transition from biplanes to modern monoplanes. Messerschmitt Me 163 Comet. The Messerschmitt Me 163 Comet was the only operational rocket-powered fighter of the war. Capable of extreme speeds, it was designed to intercept high-altitude bombers, though its dangerous fuel limited effectiveness. Messerschmitt Me 262 Schwalbe. The Messerschmitt Me 262 Schwalbe was the world's first operational jet fighter, faster than any Allied aircraft. It marked a revolutionary leap in aviation technology. Now we turn our focus to the bombers. Heinkel He 111. The Heinkel He 111 was Germany's most recognizable medium bomber. It played a major role in early bombing campaigns and featured a distinctive glass nose for improved visibility. Junkers Ju 88. The Junkers Ju 88 was one of the most versatile aircraft of the war. It served as a bomber, night fighter, reconnaissance aircraft, and ground attack platform. Dornier Du-17. The Dornier Du-17, known as the Flying Pencil, was a fast medium bomber used during the early years of the war. Its slim design emphasized speed over payload. Dornier Du-217. The Dornier Du-217 was a heavier and more capable development of earlier Dornier bombers. It carried larger bomb loads and specialized weapons. Junkers Ju 87 Stuka. The Junkers Ju 87 Stuka was Germany's famous dive bomber, designed for precision attacks. It became a symbol of early German battlefield dominance. Henschel HS-123. The Henschel HS-123 was an outdated but extremely durable ground attack aircraft. It remained effective in close air support, despite its early design. Henschel HS-129. The Henschel HS-129 was a heavily armored ground attack aircraft built to destroy tanks. Its powerful cannons made it a specialized anti-armor platform. From medium bombers, heavy and special bombers / transport. Heinkel He 177 Greif. The Heinkel He 177 Greif was Germany's only operational heavy bomber, intended for long-range missions. It suffered from technical problems that limited its success. Junkers Ju 188. The Junkers Ju 188 was an improved bomber design with better speed and performance. It served in bombing and reconnaissance roles during the later war years. Junkers Ju 290. The Junkers Ju 290 was a long-range aircraft used for transport and reconnaissance. Its extended range supported operations over vast distances. Junkers Ju 52. The Junkers Ju 52 was the backbone of German air transport. It carried troops, supplies, and equipment across all theaters of the war. Junkers Ju-252. The Junkers Ju-252 was developed as a modern replacement for the Ju-52. Advanced design and materials limited its production. Junkers Ju-352. The Junkers Ju-352 was a simplified transport aircraft built with non-strategic materials. It supported logistics in the later stages of the war. Messerschmitt Me 323 Gigant. The Messerschmitt Me 323 Gigant was the largest land-based transport aircraft of World War II. It could carry vehicles, tanks, and heavy cargo, but was highly vulnerable to attack. Next, we explore the aircraft designed to observe. Reconnaissance aircraft. Focke-Wulf FW-189 Uhu. The Focke-Wulf FW-189 Uhu was a battlefield reconnaissance aircraft. Its twin-boom layout and glass cockpit provided excellent visibility for observation missions. Blohm and Voss BV-138. The Blohm and Voss BV-138 was a maritime patrol flying boat. It conducted long-range reconnaissance and anti-submarine operations over the sea. Blohm and Voss BV-141. The Blohm and Voss BV-141 featured an asymmetrical design. Despite its unusual appearance, it proved stable and effective for reconnaissance. Training aircraft. Bucker Bu-131 Jungmann. The Bucker Bu-131 Jungmann was a primary trainer used to teach basic flying skills. It trained thousands of Luftwaffe pilots. Bucker Bu-133 Jungmeister. The Bucker Bu-133 Jungmeister was an advanced aerobatic trainer. It refined pilot control and precision flying abilities. Arado AR-96. The Arado AR-96 was Germany's standard advanced trainer during the later years of the war. It prepared pilots for frontline aircraft. Focke-Wulf FW-44 Stieglitz. The Focke-Wulf FW-44 Stieglitz was an early biplane trainer. It formed the foundation of pilot training before the war escalated. As the war progressed, Germany turned toward jets and experimental aircraft. Heinkel He-162 Volksjäger. The Heinkel He-162 Volksjäger was a late-war jet fighter designed for rapid production. It reflected Germany's desperate wartime conditions. Heinkel He-178. The Heinkel He-178 was the world's first jet-powered aircraft. Its successful flight proved that jet propulsion was the future of aviation. Arado AR-234 Blitz. The Arado AR-234 Blitz was the world's first operational jet bomber. The speed made it extremely difficult to intercept. Finally, we look at the silent aircraft used for airborne operations. Gliders. DFS-230. The DFS-230 was an assault glider used to transport troops into combat zones. Its silent approach allowed surprise landings. Gotha Go-242. The Gotha Go-242 was a transport glider designed to carry troops and equipment. It supported airborne supply and assault missions.